Well, ladies, this is card number 8 in the Christmas of Tidings Christmas card event. The last one is a fancy fold card, and again, it's just showing you, showcasing the papers really, but making it into a fancy fold. And it's a shutter card, but it has a back on it. You may have made this card before. My measurements are in centimeters, which I find it easier to do, and I'll show you how to make this now step by step. Okay, isn't the evening evergreen and the whisper white with this paper just lovely? I really like this card, so I'm just going to set this off to the side. And in your pack, you will have number 8 on your envelope or in your kit. And you will see there's loads of bits and pieces. But don't be worrying about it, because we literally are going to take it step by step. So I'll show you the measurements, okay? We have 2 base cards. So we have... This is the back base card, this here bit, that's what I'm calling the back base card. And then this bit here, that is the shutter part of it, is the front base card. They're both in whisper white. The back base card is 14.5 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters. And the front is 28 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters, and it's this bit that we're actually going to do a little bit of scoring, okay? But we will do this step by step, so please don't panic. I'm going to show you the score marks and then we'll do that. So the scoring for the 28.5 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters, this long bit, is 5 centimeters, 9.5 centimeters, 18.5 centimeters, and 23 centimeters. Okay, so I'm just going to get out my trimmer and we'll just do a little bit of scoring now. You will need your arm out probably. Okay, bring it down a little bit. Set it there so that you can see. So 20, oh, where's my scoring bit? This is the sheet of paper that I'm looking for. So 5 centimeters. Now, and our Stampin' Up! Trimmers, we've got a cutter blade as well as a scoring blade. So put the cutter blade up out of the way, and then you won't have any mistakes as in cutting. So scored 5 centimeters, 9.5, 18.5, and 23. There we go. Okay. And that's what we will need to do for all the scoring that we need to do. If you take your bone folder, and we will fold it in and give it a good crease, and then fold this back like so, then fold this in and fold it back, and that's how you get your shutter, nice and easy. Okay, so now it's all about sticking. I'm a bit tongue-tied this morning. Okay, so layers. So the evening evergreen, you will have, this one is 8.5 by 10.1 centimeters. You will have 2 pieces of 2.5 by 10.1, and you will also have 2 pieces of 4.6 by 10.1. And then you will have the DSP, that's for these as well. And here's the DSP. So you will have 2 pieces of 4.2 by 9.7. Now it's a bit of a fussy measurement, but I didn't want the border to be too big, so I didn't want to take it down a full 1/2 centimetre, so I've cut it down that it's just 3.3 centimetres smaller, and it gives a nice fine border. And then the smaller bits are 2.1 by 9.7. So we're just going to go ahead and we'll stick the DSP onto the layers. Oh, I've made too much glue to that bit. And final bit. There we go. And so what we're going to do then is we're going to take the back bit and these 2 narrow bits, and these go actually on either side. And what I would like you to do is actually stick it down, but make sure that there's an equal border around 3 sides of it. Okay, so just add a little bit of glue. Get this out of the way. Make sure I'm on camera. And I'm just going to add a little bit so there's equal on all 3 sides there. And we'll do the next bit as well. Like so. Okay, so it's equal on either side. Now we're going to stick these 2 front layers on as well. Like so. Oh my goodness, that's my guard dog. If there's anybody comes down our drive at all, she's barking. She can hear them before I can hear them or even see them. There'll be no intruders around our house. And she's only a cockapoo. But the thing is, she's barking, but she will wag her tail and lick everybody to death. Doesn't matter who it is, intruder or not. Okay, so that's the front bits on my card. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some glue to the back of this now and attach it to the back card. Okay, so, and this might be a little bit tricky, but what you want to do is you want to hold these two bits up and you want to place it down. Now the great thing about using wet glue is you have got time to move it around. If you were to use tape, once it's down and you really can't move it. But you see the way I have just got that inside both those panels. I have it cut that it should be more or less exact, okay? And then that's your card. That's how it would sit upright like that, okay? Now we can go ahead while we've got the glue out and we'll stick the insert of this on. Stick this on the inside. Like so. And then we will add, now there's two ways that you can add this on, okay? Sometimes I turn it over and do the back side of it, but if you take a little bit of note as to where it is, if you add sort of glue in a triangle here, that will be sufficient for you to make sure that there's enough on it, okay? And it won't move. So there we go. That's a half of it down. See? Perfectly done. And then you're not getting mixed up with putting it on the wrong side or anything like that. So what we want to do now is do a little bit of stamping. And I'm going to be using my Evening Evergreen. And I'm going to use, it's the most wonderful time of the year. You can't actually see me doing this. So if it does fit inside the there we go. And I think I'll do a smaller one. There we go. Now I might do some sprigs. I've done some sprigs inside this. Might do these ones in red for berries. And so, and maybe some leaves. And I'll just close these up so we don't have any inky mistakes. And just add some glue to the back of this. Very traditional colours, aren't they? So here we go. And now I've left the top of that, and in this one I think I've added a little star. You can add whatever you want. You can stamp some stars, or that's just a gold star. I might add some little gems or something to this, but as I say, you can decorate this whatever way you want. I've just given you the measurements in centimetres and how to make this shutter card. I'd love to see what you come up with. And thank you so much for joining me with this series of 8 Christmas cards using the Christmas of Tidings stamp set. I will be putting these on YouTube. This is probably where you're watching them. But I've had an event with ladies on Saturday, and we did this all via Zoom, and we had a great day crafting together. So maybe you can join me live again on my next event. So I'll see you again soon then. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye.